Well, more advice now on last-minute deals. And earlier this morning, I caught up with Miles Morgan, Managing Director of Miles Morgan Travel, and asked him what he thought about last-minute deals. Are there plenty still out there?
Regretfully, Annie, what I've got to say is it's looking pretty tough.
Oh.
What's happened this year is a combination of two things, really. The holiday companies decided not to put on as many holidays as normal, cutting down by about 10 and 15%. Which has coincided with this fantastic Great British weather, meaning the combination of the two things means there are still holidays, but until the kids go back, I can't put anything really in the bargain territory, to be fair.
Really, because they've hedged their bet. People have got fed up with the summer as far as you're concerned, and they said, blow this, I'm going to go on holiday, so there aren't the cheap deals around.
No, not as you've seen in previous years. Normally, if you'd interviewed me last year, the year before, I'd have come up with a few belters and said, oh, listen to this one, this is fantastic. This year, actually, when it comes to holidays for the rest of August, it's more a matter of finding the holidays than finding bargains, if that makes sense. Once you get into September, there's a little bit of stuff. But for August, it's very, very tight. And actually, bizarrely, cruises and long haul are probably looking slightly better value for money for customers.
Really?
Your standard Mediterranean and Western Mediterranean Greek stuff.
How much has the exchange rates played a part, if at all?
I don't think it has particularly. I think the feedback we're getting from customers is they are noticing it when they get to Mallorca or Spain or wherever they're going. They're saying, oh, crumbs, there is a difference. The meals seem that bit more expensive. We have seen as well a definite shift across the people going to places like Turkey that are out of the Eurozone. And the feedback, again, is the same in reverse, really. People saying, great value still, good. So Turkey has had a tremendous year on the back of that, and obviously weather-wise it's a super place to go. So there's a bit of movement, but predominantly it's customers coming back saying, a bit more expensive than I was hoping it was going to be, and people moving to some non-Eurozone places.
Where have been, so far this summer, we're only into mid-August, but where have been the most popular destinations?
Well, every year it pretty much stays the same. Spain and France are always the number ones. There's no doubt about that. People just go back. Very, very family-friendly. People know what they're going to get. And what you find is there's a lot of stuff around the edges that moves up and down in the hit parade, if you like. So This year, Turkey's on the up, without a doubt. There's a few sort of newcomers, like Croatia has been very strong this year. That's a sort of new entry, if you like. So that's been quite strong. But other than that, it stays fairly static, and you just have the trends of the year that move in and out. And this year, I'd probably put them as being Turkey and Croatia.
All right, Miles, we're going to hear from you a little bit later on with some late bargains that you've managed to find. For the moment, thank you.
Thank you.
I was talking with Miles early this morning. Paul Nelson's with me from lastminute.com. Do you go with a lot of what Miles was saying there?
Yeah, I agree with what Miles said. I would just add to that I disagree slightly. That I think we are seeing trends as people moving away from the Eurozone. Miles touched on it with Turkey and Croatia as well, which is another great destination. Cyprus, Greece, they're all doing particularly well. As there's almost two sets of holidaymakers. Those that are aware of the exchange rate with the euro, and those that aren't. And Miles is right. The ones that aren't are kind of coming back and saying, oh, it was a little bit more expensive in resort than we expected. But we are seeing a shift to these non-eurozone destinations due to the exchange rate.
Okay. Also joining us, I'm delighted to say, Richard Storrs from Teletext. And we say the internet, as in lastminute.com, has made it easy, but Teletext has been around for a long time now.
Absolutely, yeah. We launched in 1993, so we've been around for 15 years. And as most people know, Teletext is the TV brand. We've also got a successful website as well, so we're making it as easy as possible for people to trust the Teletext brand and book with us and go on a holiday.
And it's important to point out that you're not a travel agent, you're just an information service.
That's right, yes. We collect all holidays from a variety of different tour operators, and we provide them in an easy-to-use fashion on our website or on the TV. People come into us, and then they basically choose their holiday and go off and book directly with the tour operator. And
in the digital age, it's vastly different service than the Lego brick, if you don't mind me saying so, the Lego brick graphics that we might remember.
Absolutely, yeah. In 1999, we launched our digital TV products, and that's developed somewhat. We've got a lot more products on there. We've got our TV destination guides on there too. So it's definitely changed a lot, and people's perceptions of teletext is slowly changing away from the Lego brick, as you touched on there.
So you kind of sort of scoop up the holiday deals from a whole range of agents across the country. Do they pay you to put them on teletext?
How it works basically is that we collate all the information from a variety of thousands of different tour operators, and then we earn our revenue through delivering people to those travel agents who then go on to sell the holidays to the consumer.
Okay. Stay with us, gentlemen. Lots more to talk about, and I'm hoping you've got some good deals for us lined up. So pen and paper at the ready if you're in the market for a late deal. We promised some, so here's the first one from Miles.
Well, I mentioned, Annie, that Croatia was the hotspot for this year. We've got a lovely villa in Croatia. Actually found something for August, so the 30th of August. It's £599. It's £100 off. So I've actually managed to find a holiday in August with a discount. So I've done well with that. $599, Croatia in a superb villa.
Sounding very pleased with himself. But if Croatia's not your bag, got lots more holiday suggestions to come.